All right, so my name is Victor Hugo Ochoa, and it's going to be my persuasive speech. My topic I'm going to be talking about is should it be illegal to burn the American flag? So I hope you guys enjoy this video. All right, so to start off, just imagine yourself walking down the street, just mind your own business, doing your own thing, and you come across, or you're walking across a state capitol building. It could be here in Texas, it could be Florida, it could be anywhere, okay? Like I said, you just mind your own business. You're walking by and just chilling, and you look over to your right, and you see a group of people, holding the American flag, and one of the guys just starts lighting it up with or just spilling gasoline all over it, and another guy just lighting it on fire. What would you do at that moment? What would you think? Would you be pissed? Would you be sad? Would you be happy? Would you not mind it? How would you feel about it if you saw that happening? I know we see videos about it all the time on YouTube. We see it on the news. And some people, it makes them cringe. Others, it's just like, just part of the protest. It's normal, But in true honesty, I would be upset. And I would be ashamed. And I would be hurt. Why? Because the American flag, to me, has so much value. Okay. I will get more into detail about that in a little bit. So just a little history about it. Not one of the first ones, but one of the earliest ones, on August 22nd, 1984, a man known as Gregory Lee Johnson burned an American flag in front of a Republican convention center here in Dallas. He was protesting the two presidential candidates at the moment. One was Ronald Reagan, and the other one was Walter Mondale. He was shortly arrested for right after that happened, he was arrested, and he served a year in prison, and on top of that, he had to pay a $2,000 fine. But ever since then, flag burning has been such a norm and part of our First Amendment, freedom of speech, do what you want to do. But should we really be burning the American flag, something that's so sacred, sacred to us, our history, and that represents our country? And like I said, lately has been such a big norm, and been part of protests, been part of riots, marches, so much that it's not even taboo anymore. It's just part of everyday protesting. It's really looked down upon. Let me rephrase that. It's really looked past by lawmakers and all that. They let it slide because I guess they like to give the satisfaction to the American people, just so they can show, that they can do anything they want to do without getting in trouble. Like I said, this type of act should be frowned upon in many ways, and I am all for having that First Amendment right. But when it comes to something like that, burning the American flag, something that has so much value to us, I'm really against it. A little analogy I kind of came up with was, it's like telling your mom, "Hey mom, thanks for giving me birth, and thank you for bringing me into this world. I'm so thankful for it. But let me just take all your money. Yeah, let me just leave you with nothing. But anyways, thanks for giving me life," and then just leaving that person be. I hope you see the similarity there, the flag being your mom, and you being the person just being so selfish and just burning the flag, So in my opinion, I understand people all over the United States have the right to protest and do whatever they want to show it, but burning an object that has so much value, something that we salute, something that we pledge to every morning when we're at school, or at music events, or at sporting events. The flag just symbolizes so much to so many American families here. Personally, I wish it would be illegal. I wish there was a big fine that would happen if anybody was caught doing it in public, and possibly maybe even jail time, because like I said, it symbolizes so much. To many families in America, the flag symbolizes a loved one, a fallen soldier, a fallen Marine, a fallen airman, a fallen seaman, a fallen police officer, a fallen firefighter. That flag to them means so much because their loved one gave up their lives in the line of duty to protect the lives of many others. So for me, when I see an American flag being burned, it really hurts me inside, personally, not only because I'm a soldier myself, but seeing that some people don't have the value in it. They rather accuse an object. Yeah, we know that the American flag symbolizes hope. It symbolizes freedom. It symbolizes so many things, but people don't notice that. They just do it just to act out. And it's not something that people shouldn't do, all right? But let me go back just a little history about the flag. The very first flag, as we know, was sewed by Betsy Ross in 1777. If you didn't know that, and how you do. The very first flag had 13 stars, as we all know in history, 13 colonies, the representation of it. And throughout its history till now, 2018, it's been changed and altered 27 times. The latest one, as we know it, the 50 stars and the 13 stripes, each star representing the states and the 13 stripes representing our 13 colonies, original 13 colonies. Our flag has been shown to symbolize not only hope, freedom, purity, nationalism, but so many things. It's so recognizable all over the world. So anybody that has the knowledge of America, they know once they see that flag, it's us. See, one thing that really gets to me, though, as well, is I understand we have foreign enemies that burn our flag. I know they do it because of hatred towards us. But the one thing that I see, and when American people do it, it's like mocking our own country because our enemies are burning our flags. And whenever enemies look up on YouTube, oh, look, Americans burning their own flag, like they don't have no right for their own thing. It just hurts. It sucks to see that online. Now, if you go to YouTube and you put in flag burning, pretty much all the videos you'll see are about, on the thumbnail, you'll see American flag being burned. And it just, cringe. I feel so about it. So for me, I hope one day it becomes illegal to burn an American flag. So in closing, I hope you like this little thing. Like I said, I'm all for the First Amendment and all, but there should be certain parts where it shouldn't cross the line. American flag being one of them. It shouldn't be burned at all because it not only represents us as a nation, it represents our history, all the lives taken from it to fight for our freedom and to have that freedom to protest. Just people need to value it more. The flag hasn't done anything to you. You should be burning pictures of your congressman or anybody that you believe has done you wrong, because, it's just a picture of him. And you can protest that. But because that person hasn't really done much for you. But the American flag, like I said, has so much value to it.